What's up, everybody? This is Damien Eclipse. Today, I want to talk about one of my favorite animes of all time, Dragon Ball Z, and about it. Like, my favorite arc of all time from Dragon Ball Z is basically the Android Saga with Cell, because I've always had a big thing for like the androids. I love how the androids are like I like 16, 17, 18. Like the whole thing, like 19 voice was really hilarious. I liked it. It was like something from a Walt Disney cartoon, and it was hilarious. Like from an old, his voice was like something like from an old Disney cartoon from like the 20s and 30s. Hilarious. Um, and then Android 20 or Dr. Zero, he was cool too. He was like one of my favorite doctors next to like Dr. Mew from like GT. And then um I know it gets a lot of flack, but I love GT and Super. Those are probably my favorites of the franchise. I know Super wasn't officially finished, but Super was definitely my shit. That was the thing. I liked Super. GT was cool. I love GT. That my favorite saga, and that was the Super 17 saga. That was cool. Um, and rest in peace to the creator of the Dragon Ball franchise. He was really cool. Probably one of the best anime creators of all time. And the movies for Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and so forth, they were really cool. I think my favorite movie was the Android 13 movie, the Super 13, I think it was called. And I really liked that one. That was my favorite. Because Android 13 was like one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z movie villain. Especially the other two, Androids 14 and 15, they were cool too in that movie. That was like my favorite. I know it's like you don't see it a lot, but it's like my favorite one. It's really cool. So yeah. So I know there's like a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans out there. Like, I mean, it's one of my top next to One Piece, because One Piece is like my number one. I've mentioned that in a lot of my videos. But yeah, Dragon Ball is really cool. My favorite actor in that is Keith David. He plays. I really like Piccolo is one of my favorite characters, and Keith David especially is a really great actor. He's done a lot of my favorite movies and TV shows and stuff. That's why I liked him as Husk in Hazbin Hotel. I liked him in They Live with him and Roddy Piper. I liked him in oh my god, there was so much shit I saw him in, and yeah. So anywho, let me know in the comments what you thought about Dragon Ball and the Dragon Ball franchise, and like and subscribe. I would love to hear. Obviously, one of the best animes of all time. Thank you. Check you later, and ciao.